Hey, hello everybody, and welcome to a brand new video. Today is going to be episode number 8 of my 100 account flipping series. Today we're going to start off by checking on our pay-to-play account, and good news, pretty much everything has sold, and the clip you're seeing now is actually only after, I think, 3 or 4 days, so the dust rune and the trading stick are the slowest to sell, but really that's still pretty promising. Now, don't believe I'm actually going to add on pay-to-play accounts until Christmas is over, because hopefully after Christmas, bonds will crash in price to maybe 2.5 mil, and then at that point, absolutely going to be worth adding on pay-to-play accounts. And next up, we're going to check on our free-to-play sell offers. We have it on 3 accounts so far. So account number 1 isn't looking super great, but that's actually because I had to pull a lot of these offers out and put them back in. A lot of the items actually did sell. You can see the rune essences are almost all sold. Pure essence, we're down to just like 350k in this account, and the other accounts I think I've even sold more of. Okay, on account number 2, we sold out all the items except for about 2 or 300k of the Pure Essence once again. So on each account, we were able to sell 600k Pure Essence in the week. So if we add on 1 or 2 more offer slots for selling, we should be all in order. And for account number 3, same thing. We sold pretty much all of the Pure Essence except for 300k, and the Iron Arrows are slowly selling. So by adding on new accounts, I really am ramping up the amount I can sell per week, which is nice to see. The couple things I'll have to switch over are body runes for sure. Those are not selling quickly enough. And maybe 1 extra offer slot for the Pure Essence. Okay, so this week was a little bit more successful than last time. I'm mostly happy about being able to actually sell off all the items. However, there were still some price fluctuations which did kind of impact the amount of items I did receive. But we're still working on it, and we're going to switch out some of these items I think this week. So we did actually fix the offer slot for feathers, so we actually are getting some of those coming through again, which is good to see. Maple logs, we ended up stalling on that one because the price had fluctuated down, unfortunately. I think I may take out items like the jug of wine and the vial of water. They were good to test, but they just really are a pain in the ass because they switch up and down way too often, and it's just not worth it. So I'll probably switch those to a more consistent item like more Pure Essence, mind runes, or maybe even more feathers. The willow logs continue to be pretty decent. Their volume has slowed down a bit. I think this week we only got about 350k of those items. Notably, we also got a ton more body runes, even though one of our accounts didn't buy any. We got 632k body runes. I'm not sure why they are so slow to sell. I'm pretty sure it's because the price keeps changing from 4 and 5 to 5 and 6. They really shouldn't be this slow of a seller, so we're going to have to evaluate the body rune after this week, because we're getting a pretty large stock of close to 2 mil body runes, and really people don't need that many body runes. They don't sell that quick. So we'll have to see. Maybe if we put it onto 3 different accounts, they might sell off quicker. One interesting thing I actually did this week is I was actually able to sell like 500k Pure Essence just directly to someone in the Grand Exchange. Because if you don't know, for items like Pure Essence or items like feathers, people will need a lot of them, and they're willing to pay quite a bit just to get all the items at once. One interesting thing someone mentioned last week is actually selling feathers on the RuneScape forum. I went and checked it out, and people are buying feathers for like 3.5 GP each or even 4 GP each in large bulk quantities for fletching, or maybe something else. I don't know if they want a collection. So that might be an interesting route to take. The only problem then is it's a bit more time consuming to meet up with someone and find offers. Maybe if I ended up with a huge stock of feathers, then it would be kind of fun to maybe make a video on selling large bulk items on the RuneScape forum. I think that'd be a cool idea. If you guys were interested in seeing something like that, I could maybe just start stocking up on feathers until I have like 20 mil of them or something. The only problem with that is it would take up more money, which I could use to make more accounts. So all in all, we profited about 6 mil this week, 6 mil and 90k. All in all, we're still kind of down from weeks 4 and 5. I think the main reason for this is people competing with me over these items, because I was getting pretty consistent growth every week, but now I'm kind of down a bit. So for one, we're going to counteract this by adding on more accounts. We're going to switch off of these items that just really are not working very well and are changing in price, and some of these are even losing me money. So I think we're going to cut out the jug of wine, any fishing bait we may have left, empty jugs I think are all gone, and vials of water we're going to switch out. And we're really just going to double down on more Pure Essence, because the amount we're getting of those is still extremely good. We're going to go for more feathers, more mind runes, more elemental runes, and really just lock in on those ones. And that will end up with less effort overall, because I really don't want to spend 2 or 3 hours just adjusting offers every week, because that kind of defeats the purpose of it. Currently, if I only spend 1 hour doing this a week and I'm getting 6 to 10 mil from that, that's actually a very good use of my time. If I have to spend 3 or 4 hours reconfiguring this every week, redoing offers is just not going to be worth it. Alright, so let's go ahead and have a look at the spreadsheet. We're going to update some things, delete some things, and then we're going to add on 5 new accounts. Alright guys, so we hopped over to the spreadsheet to do a little calculations from this week. So to start off here, we tossed in the 6 mil, bringing our all-time profit up to almost 40 mil, which is over the course of a month and a half, which is still really good for the amount of effort I put in. Just gaining 40 mil pretty passively is quite nice, even with the lowered profits. So most things are up from last week, however a couple things are down. Air runes are down a bit. For whatever reason, we got a drastically lower amount of air runes compared to any other elemental rune. That being said, most of the other elemental runes are up. Earth runes up to 87 per account, water runes up to 72 per account, fire runes are down a bit. One thing that really makes a difference is having larger offers in, because ideally I would like to leave them in for more than a week, maybe 2 or 3 weeks at a certain point, because the items definitely buy quicker the longer the offer's been in there for. The difference between some of these accounts is pretty drastic. Like on some accounts I'll have gotten 100k pure essence, on others I would have gotten 250, just because of how much longer the account's been buying the offer for. Body runes are at 126 per account. We're going to have to see if we can sell those off or not. Feathers are back up to 70. Now it looks like actually the pure essence is up a bit, which is nice, up to 166. Still a very solid item. I'm going to add on some pure essence this week. Iron arrows are at 65. Pretty reasonable. I think the benchmark I'm using now is about 50 or more. If there's less than 50k per account per week, I'm probably going to ditch the item. Maple logs are about 85, which is decent. Willow logs are down a bit from last week, down to 90. I'm not really sure if there's a reason behind this, but it's still decent. Jugs of wine are at 30, not very good. Vials of water are at 60, which is okay, but the price again fluctuates so much on this item, I don't know if I'm going to continue doing it. And we have a little bit left over fishing bait and empty jugs. Okay, so for this week, I am going to kind of clean out the trash to begin with here. So we're going to get rid of the vials of water, I think, and the jugs of wine, and just kind of go back to these core items here. We're going to add on 5 new accounts, so that's 15 offer slots. We're going to focus on adding pure essence on. We may even do 5. That'll be a third of the items there. We're going to add on maybe 2 or 3 mind runes. So let's go ahead and make the 5 new accounts. Alright guys, so I'm all ready to add on items to the accounts. I've decided to stick with the basics here. We're going to add on 5 more pure essence slots and 2 of each rune, barring the body rune. I'm not going to do any more of those for now. I'm going to see how well they sell this week. So account number 1, we're going to do about 300k pure essence. We'll do 250k fire rune, maybe a little less. 200k fire runes, and we'll do earth runes on the first account. Why not? On account number 2 of the new ones, we're going to do the exact same thing: earth runes, fire runes, and pure essence, and we used up all our money exactly, which is cool. On account number 3, we're going to do air runes, water runes, and pure essence. On account number 4, we're going to do air runes, mind runes, and pure essence. And on account number 5, we're doing mind runes, water runes, and pure essence. Alright, so we've added on all of the items that we need to do. So the last thing we need to do is actually put in the sell offers for our items, because we now have well, realistically, we have 4 accounts to split up onto, so hopefully that'll make a difference. Okay, so to start off here, let's put some offers into the main account here. So we don't really have a ton of feathers, so I don't really think I need to actually split those up. We're just going to drop these in here for 3 and call that a day. Body runes, we are most definitely going to split up. I don't know why they're selling so slowly, but 1600 divided by 4 is going to be about 400 each, so we're going to put 400k onto each account, and we're going to be selling them for 6. These might be a slow sell again because the price fluctuates so much. Rune Essence, we have pretty much all finally sold. That took like 2 or 3 weeks. What a waste of time on that one. Valves of Water, we're going to sell for 5. Pure Essence, we're going to split up into 4, so that's going to be roughly 500 per account. So we're going to toss them in for 6, and at 500k on account number 1. I don't recall Mind Runes taking very long to sell, so we'll just put these in there for 4. Doesn't seem to be an issue. And I don't really think we need to split anything else up too much, except for the Pure Essence and the Body Runes. Okay, so we're trading over to account number 1, Pure Essence, Body Runes, and the Willow Logs. Actually, looks like we have an item selling here already. I think we're just going to pull that out for now, and we'll sell those later. And we're going to sell the Willow Logs for... ooh, actually, those have gone up in price. Let's see if we can get a better margin on those while we're at it. Okay. They went up 1 GP. On to the second selling account. We got another 500k Pure Essence and Body Runes. We're going to do another 400k of those guys.
And we'll put over the largest stack, which is maple logs. Maple logs we're selling for 8, body runes we're selling for 6, and we'll go on to our last account. Okay, and on account number 4 of the selling, we actually have 1.2 mil Pearson still on this one. Ugh. And body runes, and we're going to plop the earth runes in for 5. Alright guys, that's about it for today's episode. So hopefully going back to more basic stuff will help increase my profit a little more consistently. If you are enjoying the series, don't forget to toss a video like. I always appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video.